Hey everybody, welcome back. I have a new installation that is going on our shed building right here. This is a great place that gets full sun all throughout the day. So I have this Reolink camera. It's going to be going up right here. Requires no wires, no charging, no power. It has a solar panel that you can mount right with it. The point tilt camera and the solar panel is going to be going on right on this corner. It'll be a great viewpoint to check out what is happening on our property all around. I mean, it'll have a really good, like 270-degree view if I hang it right from this corner right here. I'm going to come down from the ladder, unbox these things, show you what comes in the box and what you get from Reolink when you order yourself a Reolink Argus PT Ultra and a solar panel 2 from Reolink. So the first thing I'm going to open up here is the Reolink Argus PT Ultra. This is a point and tilt camera. You can focus this anywhere you'd like. You can pan and you can tilt up and down anywhere you'd like to see, and it even has motion tracking and things like that, so it'll get some really good footage. The idea of this camera here is I'd like to leave it over the winter and record footage of what happens here on the property. So here is your like quick start guide, information, user manual, that stuff. Here's the antenna, and here you have the camera and the mounting bracket. This is really cool. This is the Reolink 4K Argus PT Ultra. It's got some weight to it. It's pretty heavy. It can turn side to side, and then this can tilt up and down. So that's what it looks like on the mounting bracket. I do believe I'm going to use this bracket right here to get a little bit of distance off the building, and I'll be putting it up right over here. The antenna goes right back here. So that's pretty much what it's going to look like when it's all together and installed on the building with the solar panel adjacent to it. Comes with some screws, some anchors, and the Allen key to tighten these bolts down. It also comes with a USB-C to USB-A wire so that you can plug it in, get data off of it, things like that. Also comes with this little strap, which I'm not sure what that's for. So the next thing I'll be opening is this Reolink solar panel. This is a solar panel that will keep the camera charged at all times. And I'm really wanting to give this thing a torture test. I want to leave it through the winter and see how it handles the cold weather. Again, quick start guide, and ooh, it's a very nice panel. It's got one big cell. This is probably 10 watts or something. This is a 5.8 watt solar panel. It's pretty much one cell, and comes with wire to plug it into your camera, a little mounting hardware that you can attach to the back here, another strap, anchors and screws, a adapter cable that goes from USB-C to USB to micro USB, and a little mounting plate for it to attach to. I'm gonna go get a drill to make this easier to put in. I'm gonna put some longer screws in because I know down underneath this trim on the side of the shed there is a 4x4 post that I can tag into, and that will be very secure to hold this for a long time. Okay, so I'm gonna come back up here and show you the same view we had before. Like I said, I'm gonna be putting this on this on this shed here. This is the first building that we built on the property, and I think this is a perfect place. I've been watching the sun, and this is never shaded. The sun's coming from that way, so even in the winter, it'll be easy to get this in the path of the sun at all times. So now that I have the mount screwed in, I'm going to be attaching the camera, and we're like almost done. This really couldn't be easier. So now we're pretty much done with the install of the camera. I'm gonna get the solar panel, and we'll put the solar panel on right over here. So I temporarily have these set up right now. I have this bundle of wire that I will tuck away in just a little bit, but I want to test the system, make sure everything is working good. My Wi-Fi connection is right over there in the school bus, so this should be plenty of signal between the two, not a far distance at all. Oh, I heard some noise from it.
Welcome to Reolink. Please install Reolink app and scan the QR code on the camera.
Oh yeah.
Willkommen bei Reolink. Bitte Reolink App installieren und den QR-Code auf der Kamera scannen.
Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the setup for this camera because it is super easy. All you gotta do is download the Reolink app, scan this QR code with the app. The app will then produce a code that you scan with this camera, and boom, you're done. It's so easy. So now that the camera is set up, it is connected to the Wi-Fi in the bus. It is good to go. It's got the solar panel charging the battery. It's Wi-Fi, so it can just send the signal through the air. That's all you need. No wires to run, no power, no internet wires. Everything is wireless. It'll just maintain itself and its charge and stay connected with no problem. So I think one more thing I'm going to add is this sign right near the camera. Private property, no trespassing. I think I'm going to attach this to the building just like that. Well, I think that looks pretty legit. I'm gonna get some zip ties and I'm gonna bundle that wire up there against the solar panel mount so that it's all tucked away. So there you have it, is the Reolink Argus PT Ultra and the solar panel too, all installed. Took me about 20 minutes, easy peasy. I even added a little sign to promote the message that, you know, strangers and trespassers aren't welcome. And hopefully this will like be an eye in the sky for when we're not here at the property, and it can keep an eye on things. I think it's pretty freaking awesome. I'm over here on the far side of this building, and the camera is right there in the background as I've set it up with the solar panel. And I just wanted to show you a quick little view of its functions. And we'll go to the Reolink app, and I'll put up a screen capture on the screen right here so you can see what it looks like. I have the camera live right now on the screen right here. That's the full screen view, as you can see. And I'm just gonna pan around and then see if you can find me on the display. Here I am. There I am right there. Hello everyone, hello. So I can come back out. Now I'm just a dark shadowy figure right now because I'm in the shade, so it's not gonna get a very good shot of me. But as you can see, there's our school bus. It is a very clear view of the school bus. If I want to look down directly underneath the camera, I can see that as well. And here is like the entryway to the shed. So if someone was like breaking into the shed, I could see that by just tilting the camera down. And here's the entryway to the shed right here. Let's see. So there we go. That's the doorway to the shed. If someone was trying to break in, I would have a very clear view of them if they're trying to get through that door right there. As you can see, the entryway to the shed is right there. So tilt back around or pan back around and you will see it. It refreshes every once in a while because it continues to ask if I want to play over cellular data. Oops, I got a little off track there. There we go. Tilt back up and we'll get a nice panoramic view of the property. A little too high. I don't know how to drive this thing yet. This is my first point and tilt camera that I've had. So, hi everybody and happy Thanksgiving. And on Thanksgiving, what do you think of first thing? Security, of course. Right, Ellie? Security?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I have here is the RLC-823A 16X, but it's really known as the 16X. This is Reolink's biggest, baddest camera that they got. It does 16 times optical zoom, which is amazing. I'm going to get this out of the box, take a look and see what comes in the package, what it takes to mount it, and I'm going to put this up, and we'll use this for security on our property and on our school bus, and just watching over everything. If we're not at the property, we'll be able to remotely view this from anywhere that we're at, as long as we have cell phone reception, and this is connected to the Wi-Fi. This one is a PoE camera, which means it is connected through an Ethernet cable and is powered through an Ethernet cable. This will be going into my switch that is connected to my router, and it will have connection all the time through that wire. So we'll bust this open here. Be prepared. Be Reolink. This is their little quick start guide. It's got some surveillance stickers in the box, so you could put these on your home or RV if you have a Reolink camera and you're watching. And a quick start guide, yeah. Okay, next we got in the box is the AC adapter, which we are not going to be needing because this is a PoE camera. We got a network cable. We have a template for installing the camera mount, some tools, a little carabiner, some screws. This is a waterproof cover for your Ethernet cable when it's plugged in outside. Whoa, this thing is huge. All right. That's what she said. Wow, that is substantial right there. Wow. Compared to the Argus that you saw in the video, this thing is monster. I mean, that is so big. Holy crap. This is like a serious surveillance camera right here. And this is the mount for it. So the mount goes on top like that. And this is your mounting bracket. Holy smokes. Wow, that's incredible. One thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this little cover off and I'm going to install a memory card into this. It's a micro SD card that will enable extra functions on this camera. Okay, so I took off this little cover here on the back and that exposes the micro SD card slot. So I'm going to be popping a micro SD card in there so that I can record. So that's what it looks like when it is on the mount. I am going to take it outside and see what I can do as far as mounting this on our school bus, get a good place that it can get a view from all angles, and a place that I can run a wire to as well. I do have a little bit of tape on here still. I don't want to completely unfasten everything before I put it up so that it stops it from moving around too much. But this thing is freaking awesome. I'm going to get to work on mounting it outside. So for now, I'm going to be mounting this on the rear view mirror mount of the bus because I want to do this temporarily. I'm setting this up right now so you can see what the images look like, what its capabilities are. So I'm just going to put this up really quickly in a temporary fashion. So I just plugged in the Ethernet cable and the Reolink robot that is watching my property is now powered on. That is crazy. I love it. Holy cow. That thing is seriously like R2-D2 watching my property for me. Okay, so I'm gonna take this inside and we'll set up the camera and I'll show you some footage and what this thing can do. Serious R2-D2. Okay, so one thing I'm going to show you is some of the footage that came off of the 16X Reolink camera. I set up a patrol feature on it where it will go from points that I set up. It went to 7 different points and you can see it zooming in on places that I asked it to zoom in, switching to different views. You can change the duration of time that it stays at each section that you identify, and you can just change it to whatever you want it to be. It's really awesome, and it has 16 times optical zoom in high definition. It can look way far out and give you a very clear picture of what's going on. It's pretty amazing. I'm just scratching the surface on the features that this camera has, And I'm going to be making an update video in the future once I play with it a little bit more and figure out the more advanced features and how it works in the long run. I'll have it permanently mounted. I want to put it high up in the air on a post or something like that so that it has a really good 360-degree view all around it, and I can monitor my property from anywhere by going into the app and pulling up the camera, and I can point, tilt, zoom anywhere I'd like to focus on, and I can really keep an eye on everything with this camera. It is pretty amazing. It is a serious piece of surveillance equipment. So today is Black Friday, and me and Reolink would like to invite you to click the link in the description of this video. Go to Reolink and check out the awesome deals they have for Black Friday. They are live, they're running right now. If you head there, you will get an extreme discount on the point, tilt, zoom 16x camera, or the Argus, or any of the cameras that suit your needs best on their website. So go to Reolink, check them out, get some very affordable, easy to set up surveillance for your home, property, RV, bus, whatever you're in. You can get something from Reolink that will give you peace of mind and keep an eye on everything as you're traveling or as you're not at your property, and remote view your cameras from anywhere. I'm gonna end this video with a couple of time-lapse captures from the 16X and the Argus. These are sunrise time lapses. This is one of my favorite features on Reolink, is that you can take time lapses, any parameters that you set up, and it's very easy to do. It's scheduled and it'll do it for you. And I use them all the time. So enjoy this beautiful sunrise here in Williams, Arizona on the Reolink cameras. Thank you for watching. I'll check you out in another video real soon, right down the road. And hit up Reolink. Check them out. Get some surveillance going on. Some peace of mind.